All right, so buckle up, everybody, because today we're diving headfirst into some seriously mind-bending stuff.
Yeah, get ready for it.
We're talking about strong AI, a term that's shaking things up.
Definitely causing a stir.
And to help us unpack it all, we're turning to Dario Amodei and his, well, let's call it a provocative take on the future of artificial intelligence.
He doesn't shy away from bold claims, that's for sure.
So Amodei is the CEO of Anthropic, an AI safety and research company. He's got this article, right, where he really digs into this idea of strong AI and why he thinks it's time to maybe ditch the term AGI altogether.
Yeah, he's not a fan of that term, the AGI.
Because it's become a bit lurid, hasn't it?
It's gotten a bit too sci-fi, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people hear AGI and they immediately jump to, like, robots taking over the world.
Yeah, it's become this kind of like, this boogeyman almost.
Exactly, and that's not helpful, you know, when we're trying to have a serious conversation about the future of AI.
Right, we need to, like, ground this conversation in reality a little bit.
Exactly, and that's what Amodei is trying to do with this idea of strong AI.
So, like, what is it then? How is it different?
Well, for Amodei, strong AI is about focusing on the potential of AI within the constraints of our physical world.
Okay, so less about, like, some kind of magical superintelligence.
Right.
And more about, like, what AI can actually achieve.
Exactly. It's about processing power. It's about the data that's available. It's about the physical limitations of building these systems.
It's about what's actually feasible.
Precise.
Okay, I'm with you. So let's talk timelines here, because Amodei doesn't just give us this new term. He also throws out a pretty bold prediction about when we might actually see strong AI emerge.
Yeah, he puts a date on it, which is, it's not that far off.
Yeah, he says as early as 2026.
Which, you know, is just a few years away at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but 2026 still feels like the future to me.
It does. It feels very soon to be talking about such a significant leap in technology.
So what makes him so confident?
Well, he acknowledges that it could take longer.
Okay.
But he's looking at the current pace of advancements in AI, especially in areas like large language models, you know, those things that can generate human quality text.
Right.
He's seeing the progress there, and he's saying, look, if this continues at this rate, we could be talking about strong AI within the next few years.
Wow. That's really something. So, okay, let's imagine for a second. Let's picture it, right? It's 2026. We wake up, grab our coffee, the usual.
The future is here.
The future is here. What does strong AI actually look like in our world? What does it actually do?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amodei suggests that it might resemble today's LLMs, but like on steroids.
Yeah.
Like, imagine an AI that can help you write an email that's not only grammatically correct, but also understands the nuances of human communication and can craft the most persuasive argument.
That would be pretty handy.
Right. Or think about an AI that can analyze complex scientific data and help researchers make breakthroughs in fields like medicine or climate change. Amodei suggests that strong AI could even surpass Nobel Prize winners in fields like biology, math, and writing.
So hold on, we're not just talking about AI that can write a decent email. We're talking about AI that could help us unlock the mysteries of the universe.
Potentially, yes. But it's important to remember that even with all its power, strong AI won't be magic.
Right.
It will still be bound by the laws of physics, by the realities of our world.
Okay. So no robot overlords or anything like that, but just yet.
But not just yet. But it's interesting because that actually brings us to another point that Amodei tackles in his writing, which is this whole idea of the singularity.
Yes. The singularity, the idea that, like, AI is going to suddenly become infinitely intelligent and then what? Take over the world.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But Amodei is not buying it. He's not convinced.
And why is that?
Well, he argues that the singularity ignores the practical limitations of actually building and deploying complex systems in the real world.
Yeah. It's not like AI is just going to magically appear overnight, right?
Exactly. Even with all the advancements we're making, there's still going to be a process of development, testing, refinement.
Yeah, it's a process.
It's going to take time.
Right. So what you're saying is strong AI, if and when it does arrive, it's not going to be like this sudden event, this big bang moment. It's going to be more of a gradual evolution.
Exactly.
And we'll probably see its impact felt like across various fields in different ways at different speeds.
Precisely. And those impacts have the potential to be really huge. I mean, imagine AI collaborating with mathematicians on complex proofs,
Yeah.
leading to advancements in fields we haven't even thought of yet.
Yeah, it's like having a super-powered research assistant working 24/7.
Exactly.
And not just in math, but like you said, in medicine and climate science and all these different areas.
And Amodei believes this strong AI won't just be some disembodied intelligence stuck in a server room. He envisions it interacting with the world through multiple interfaces, text, voice, even potentially controlling a mouse and keyboard.
So it could, potentially access and process information from the internet, just like we do.
Potentially, yes. Which, of course, opens up a whole other can of worms.
Yeah, it does. It really does. It's a lot to wrap our heads around, isn't it?
It really is. It's exciting, it's daunting, it's a little bit terrifying, all at the same time.
Yeah, definitely. But, I think what Amodei is doing here is really important. He's giving us a new framework for thinking about the future of AI.
And a more realistic one, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It's not about, fearing some kind of robot uprising. It's about really understanding the potential of this technology and how it might reshape our world.
And engaging in these conversations, right? Like having these discussions about the potential benefits and the risks of strong AI is crucial.
Because we're kind of standing on the edge of a whole new era here.
It really feels that way, doesn't it?
It does. And while we don't know exactly what the future holds, I think engaging in these conversations like we're doing right now, it helps us navigate the unknown, right? It helps us prepare to some extent.
It gives us a starting point at the very least.
Yeah. So as you go about your day today, listeners, I want you to consider this. If you could ask strong AI anything, what would it be? And how might that answer change your world?